high ground, but the rest of his team were lying around, corpse style.
Yeah, had a little bit of choppiness on the stream, which should be fixed though. Now we have an Uber in garage. The stream was restarted, but we are still going here, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. The Uber is being flashed all around by froyotech. It's been a good job by Awsomniac, trying to really force the issue here. Dummy's going to try to get the finish, and finally Blaze picks out Starkey. Awsomniac are finding their groove, but we're halfway already through this map in terms of time adds.
Yeah, Knutson here, bodyguard and his medic as well. After that clusterfuck went down, he has managed to remain alive here with Marilyn, and yeah, you're right. The clock is just hitting that 15-minute mark, and this is what I was saying last map. This is the moment where like you should be, uh-oh, we need to change something up. We need to mix it up a little bit. I don't know what exactly you could produce on Granary, or maybe see a few dry pushes here, but right now, big advantage for Awsomniac. Looks like they want to wait for charge before they do anything, but already Zebasai is encouraging Merlin to move to the left-hand side, so that's perhaps where the Uber is going to go from. There's some sort of debate. They're doing the team huddle here, Getaway. I don't know what's going to happen.
Zeb's going to come out left. Zeb just says, forget it, guys. No need to talk about it. Let's just act. Zebo does pick out Blaze, which helps.
Good protection on Marilyn there. Marilyn refusing to pop despite being launched skyward. He held on to that charge. They still have advantage, but it's being eroded by the passage of time here. Clockwork is in behind as well. Marilyn still refuses to pop on 60-50 health there. And
now we saw that refusing to pop really cost him on Badlands the first map, as he dropped at least, I think, 1 or 2 Ubers, maybe a ping issue, but I'm impressed by Marilyn anytime he has hung on during this show match so far.
Yeah, he's doing it for the fans. He wants to raise money to send some North American teams so he can embarrass them at LAN and then turn it into a YouTube clip.
Yeah. Save it for the frag bit. Still fighting it out here in this yard area, and both teams do have Uber right now, so we are going to see an encounter any moment. But again, this situation on Granary, each team wanting to get a pick if they can. Dummy's going to get the pack. In garage now, but Awsomniac really trying to bring the battle line forward a little bit. But they have that insurance policy of the stickies put up by Cadis in case anyone comes through garage.
Oh, Dummy has managed
down
to get through here. He's in onto Stark. The one-on-one is taken down by Stark though, and as you say, Blaze going down as well, so this two-man advantage surely enough for Awsomniac to push on.
Yep. So here they come. Zebasai checking for sticks. He's going to jump in. He doesn't know where to look right now, but because froyotech, very smart, they have backed up. They're not going to stand out there like idiots and get killed. Zeb goes down, and Mirlin now has to find a scout with his Uber. Give it to both scouts on mid. It looks like, I don't know, they're going to have to get out of here because there are only 3 players up now. Admirable, it seems like to me, all on this map, Awsomniac have really found middle point to be kind of a brick wall. They have fought out of their own last multiple times, but they always they can't seem to solve middle, can they?
Yeah, it was a really smart play from Clockwork there actually that was the undoing of Awsomniac. He was just hiding on the intersection. He knew that the heavy players would bomb from the left to try and create space for the rest of the team, and as soon as he did that, he just stepped in and forced Marilyn and managed to survive himself, and made that really favourable Uber trade there for froyotech. They were able to clean up so many players with Marilyn having popped so early, but right now it's all on FL1P. Oh, there's Starkey on the respawn, gonna help him flip on 12. We'll go back for the resupply cabinet, but the froyotech players are continuing to push here. The scouts are doing their best to buy time, but with those explosive classes positioned on the point, not much you can do but explode into a cloud of gibs.
Can't do a lot, you got it, and we're looking at 4-0. Very dominant performance so far in this show match on this second map. And I'm watching the rollouts by Awsomniac. I don't know what I'm seeing. I saw soldiers jumping almost straight up in the air. I'm watching, sorry Dash, I'm watching Blaze on this mid because the soldiers have been very dominant on these middle encounters, and I expect them to continue that. Blaze is going to come in now. All he has is a scout to shoot at, which may not go well. He does want the medic, but the medic tucking around is actually coming right up on mid, but Blaze goes down. Only Banny and Clockwork left up, and without heals. Oh boy, Banny almost eating his own grenade there. Again, almost eating his own grenade. 3 HP, not hard to take that out. Full wipe for froyotech. I believe that's the first time they've done that so far on this map.
Yeah, 3 health Banny getting chased down there. Cadis going for the swag kills. He jumps and then tries to land a mid-air pipe. But yeah, I was trying to watch that middle and decipher it, and was watching the froyotech soldiers, and they both bombed and tried to target scouts, but Flip and Starkey came out ahead there, and then when they realised that this play had not worked out for them, they tried to jump back and save their combo, but already they were in the middle of the meat grinder, and they just joined them right there. But there's that headshot from Clockwork on it. Entry takes down Knutson. Lansky finds Zebasai as well, and already this push is looking disastrous yet again for Awsomniac. They're going to have to retreat. Merlin has survived, but he's unable to heal any of his players. He will surely go down here. No! Gets the frag onto Clockwork with the overdose. Knutson on the respawn comes in to create that buffer there. Merlin survives. What a boss.
Starkey calling out in game chat, "I don't understand this game," he says. Admirable. I mean, I'm seeing that Awsomniac are winning a lot of these initial encounters, the mids for example, but on the follow-up fights, once they push forward, it seems like they can't do it. They will take 1 point and then they'll just lose their momentum, and I'm seeing it happen again and again and again. What do you think's happening? Is there any key thing that you're seeing they just can't follow up so far, can they?
Well, I'd love to say that, you know, that was maybe the map choice didn't favour them, but it was actually Awsomniac who picked Granary, as Enigma told me in between rounds there. They let the North Americans keep their server, but they picked the map, so I can't fall back on that one. But if I wanted to drill down on something in particular that I think is lacking, you just have to look at the scoreboard there and see that Knutson is really not getting much done here on Granary on mids. And pretty much everywhere he has been unable to deliver, and same for Zebasai. They seem to have been figured out by froyotech, but there's a big Uber trade going on here. Or actually Shade coming in with his, and he actually dies right at the end of that, but they had managed to get 3 frags. That'll be 4 or 5, and surely a 6th here. It'll be a complete wipe for the medic pick.
Absolutely, so we're going to call it a full wipe, even though Flip got the... Oh, well, there goes Flip, and so 5-0, a sweep on this second map, froyotech taking it. And perhaps, Admirable, we are finally seeing the effect of those pings. What are your thoughts?
Oh yeah, if you want to give me that out, I will gladly take it. Europe would have won except for those damned pings. Oh yes, my friend. But what this does mean is that it's 1-1 here in this series, so we're going to get to see a third map, and that is just delightful. It's probably going to be on a European server now that Awsomniac have had extended the olive branch there to North America, you know, saying, go ahead, we'll use your server again. Now they'll be like, strictly business here. I'm sure we're going to Europe.
Yeah, you know, we are going to move on. I want to just take 1 second to talk about the reason that we're here, guys. Remember, this is a show match for our i52 fundraiser. We have some amazing North American teams, as we've seen one of them play here so far. We'll be seeing another one playing later. We want to send them to the Multiplay i52 Festival in Coventry, England, to play on an even playing field, to play at LAN, where pings are not an issue. It is our fundraiser. If you go to i52.tf, that is our Indiegogo link, and there are rewards and there are things that you can receive for giving. I'd encourage everyone to go and check that out. Donate even just a little bit. We're looking to raise $13,000 to send teams as well as our own Lang, Alex Van Camp, to this event to do production. It's going to be a hell of a show. It has been fantastic. It is an annual thing. It is the big TF2 LAN. It is the event of the year in Team Fortress 2. So check it out, i52.tf.
Stop the presses, man. Look at those logs. Top damage, Clockwork, 364 damage per minute. And Lansky and Blaze on Soldier. Those guys doing work right there. Quite heartbreaking to see the kill to death ratios of both Zebasai and Knutson really ineffective there, but I guess it was Clockwork who was just slaying them all time and time again. That guy, he's a force of nature, man.
A force of nature.
Pun intended.
Maybe, yeah, pun intended. Maybe the weapon was named for him. But yeah, Clockwork on both maps, as a matter of fact, has been, well, I mean, certainly Lansky's been doing well also, the soldiers for
When was the last
Blaze
time you
Lansky.
saw a scout top damage on Granary? I mean, this game has changed, man.
Well, I'll tell you, the last scout I saw top damage on Granary was this same young man, Clockwork. He can do it. He is dangerous. He is scary to play against. I mean, he's scary to play against. A lot of people say he's the best in the game, sir.
Even both demo men as well, like really unimpressive damage numbers. If we're talking about, you know, historically pre-update, Like if your demo man did 228 damage per minute, as Manny did on the winning team, you would consider cutting him from your team. Although he had a great KD ratio, but like the heavy classes there of Awsomniac really unable to deliver in terms of damage. As well, Zebasai did the most for his team, but like Knudsen and Kadis really out of that game in terms of contributing damage to the team or even frags to the team. And like this is the quintessential choky map that should be quite good for demo men, but
yeah.
no longer.
No, we certainly didn't see that, and so certainly an unfortunate result for the Euros, dropping that map, and froyotech doing a fantastic job kind of mopping the floor with them. We are going to move on to the third map, as each team now has taken one. Remember, a little later on, it's scheduled for about a half hour from now, but whenever we're done here, we're going to be moving on and playing Classic Mix-Up against Epsi. Coming up after this. I think that we're going to go to a short music break here as we switch servers. We will be moving over to a Euro server, playing the third map. We're going to restart the stream as well, just to try to fix some lang and ping issues. So, why do I keep saying lang? LAN. I'm thinking of, networks and local area network.
On the brain, buddy.
Yeah. I should be saying big ads, but at any rate, stick with us, guys. Don't go anywhere. We're restarting the stream, but we will be right back. Myself and Admirable, my favorite caster in the world.
Saying the name of your ex. Oh yeah, lang. All I hear is lang. Say my name, bitch.
We will be right back, guys, for the third and final map. Stick with us. teamfortress.tv.